Hello guys, back again with the Arasta channel, and this time, as always, we will be back to talk about the best Donghua series. And of course, it is SwallowedStar. In the previous episode, we were shown the Nolan Shan Starfleet troops, who will soon reach the Earth with the intention of taking all the treasures contained in it and making the Earth a planet belonging to the Nolan Jan family. After conducting discussions, Luo Feng and others finally made the decision to buy the Earth in a way where Luo Feng was required to break into the star level first and take the treasures contained in the Hyambo Legacy account. In addition, to take early action against the invasion of aliens, Luo Feng has also formed 6 safety bases, located at level C and distributed to several parts of the country as a place to protect humanity. Then, what will happen in this episode? Instead of us getting curious, without further delay, let's go straight to the storyline. This time, we will again be shown the star fleet of the Nolan Shan army. And after scanning, it was found that they would soon arrive on Earth in about 2 hours and 26 minutes. Of course, it's not long before they set foot and invade a living planet that contains many hidden treasures. Here too, Pula seems to be very enthusiastic about it. Meanwhile, on planet Beyond, while Hong, Thunder God, and Luo Feng were in training, Babata said that the Nolan Shan family Starfleet had now entered the Milky Way solar system, and they would arrive earlier than expected. Of course, this fact made Luo Feng even more anxious, because until now he still hadn't been able to break through to the star level. We then switch to Earth, where we are shown civilians who have not yet fully entered the evacuation site. Furthermore, they receive a warning sign that the colonizing aliens will arrive in about an hour. This condition forces Mr. Wang, the military commander, to ask all military parties to immediately activate the base defense system. After the safety base defense system was activated, the heavy weapons placed around the base area were prepared. At the same time, the military staff standing guard around the base area also asked all residents who were still outside the shelter area to enter immediately because the door would be closed in the next 3 minutes. The earlier than expected arrival of the aliens certainly caused panic, as the residents who were still outside simultaneously flocked into the shelter area. Since 3 minutes is still not enough time for everyone to enter the safety base, the media also said that for those residents who did not have time to evacuate, they would inevitably have to switch to the underground shelter location, which was used as an evacuation site in previous time. Of course, the place will not be as safe when compared to the safety base that Luo Feng has purchased. And of course, in the end, many of them could not enter and inevitably had to go to the underground shelter. Until finally, the Nolan fleet troops led by Pula in this invasion arrived on Earth. And after the aircraft's artificial intelligence system conducted an Earth Information Network search, Pula found that the planet Earth that had life on it covered a radius of 6,400 kilometers area, with a surface area of 510 million square kilometers, which is divided into 29.2% land area and 70.8% water area. Earth's own gravity is 0.11 of the standard gravity in the universe, and it has a population of nearly 7 billion. After arriving on Earth, Pula then contacted the second patriarch of the Nolan Davin family to report information related to Earth. After connecting with each other, the patriarch said that the family still could not get any information from Bulo, who had been on Earth for the past 3 months, and even Nolan Shan himself could not contact him. This indicates that Bulo is certainly now gone. That's why Davin here asked Pula to remain cautious while performing his duties. The Patriarch also asked Pula and the rest of his troops to immediately collect important data about the Earth, as well as the required samples, and send them the interstellar flight records. These data were urgently needed for them to be able to register the Earth as a no-man's planet, and purchase it according to the conditions set by the Black Dragon Mountain Empire. By purchasing Earth and making it their possession, the problems that would occur in the future could certainly be avoided. Not long after the call, Pula then instructed all his troops to immediately collect the data and samples needed to buy the Earth.
执行准备购买地球程序，立刻收集数据。
The smile on Pula's face shows that he is confident in this task and happy that the Earth will soon belong to He family. We return to planet Beyond, and after taking a look, it is now known that the Nolan family troops have begun to make movements. According to the God of Thunder, if these alien soldiers carry out a large-scale attack, then surely even the survival base that has been built is unlikely to last long. In the other direction, Hong gave a response to seeing the Nolan family's warship make a stop. And the soldiers who did not immediately start the attack could be inferred if these aliens had learned the news of Bulo's death, so the aliens would not take the risk of forcibly taking over the Earth to avoid trouble. Babata, who was entering the Earth network, also found, in addition to the artificial intelligence of the Nolan warship that had hacked into the Earth's information network, there are also their soldiers who are now seen rushing to collect important sample data related to the Earth. And here, they also carry out mass blackouts so that no one can interfere with their work. From the actions taken by these aliens, Babata predicted that these aliens intended to buy the Earth just as their plans were being carried out. This fact made the God of Thunder feel annoyed and uneasy. Because if the Earth is bought by the aliens first, that is when the people of the Earth are like lambs, ready to be slaughtered. And again, as usual, in order for the situation not to hit the Earth, the only hope will be imposed on Luo Feng, who is required to be able to break through and open Huiyambo's first account and make the Earth his own. What a pity for this Luo Feng. Luo Feng, who was still trying to make a breakthrough to the star level, really couldn't think clearly, as he had to be faced with a very critical moment like now. But here he continued to try and calm himself down, but instead of getting calmer, his mind became even more chaotic as he recalled some of the sad past memories he had experienced. And in the end, the 9 satellites that symbolized his level of mental strength were destroyed in the midst of the breakthrough process. After the satellites were shattered into pieces, Luo Feng, who was in his spiritual consciousness, could see the pieces of the shattered satellites as well as the room that seemed to become increasingly very dark. And as his body floated without direction, he was confronted with several small lights, containing hope and the reason why Luo Feng could still survive up to this point. It started when he told his best friend that he would be a great warrior in the future and got his first endorsement. There were also the Firehammer members who never let Luo Feng act alone and already considered him a brother. The little family he wanted to make happy was the reason why he became a warrior, until in the end, he managed to repeatedly destroy the monsters who invaded the Earth, saving billions of civilian lives and becoming the foundation of the Earth's power. That's why Luo Feng was able to get to this point. The light of hope that Luo Feng saw instantly made him regain his composure, realize it, and continue his efforts to break through the star level. He could not stop here because there were still many people who needed him. Luo Feng then pulled the shattered pieces using all the mental power he had and created a new planetary core that symbolized the level of his mental power, which was now shaped like a blue planet surrounded by cosmic energy. And of course, guys, this is the form of a warrior who has reached the star level in terms of mental strength. After reopening his eyes, Luo Feng felt a different feeling than before. After breaking through to the star level, he could now sense all the small and subtle things around him. The sensitivity he had had increased to the extreme, and naturally, Luo Feng's strength would also be different from before. We next move on to the Galactic Bank branch office on the planet beyond, and we are also shown an alien who is the branch manager of this place. The alien is complaining that there are very few customers visiting this place, not even the lowest one-star customers. That is why he thinks that the banking business on this planet should be closed immediately due to the lack of customers. Along with that, the representative suddenly contacted him, reporting that there was an important customer who wanted to open a locked account. Thinking that this was just a one-star customer, the leader didn't seem very enthusiastic, but after learning that the customer who was coming soon was a 5-star customer, the alien immediately went into high gear to prepare, wipe down the dirty items, and roll out the red carpet for the 5-star customer who was about to arrive. And of course, who else was the customer if not Luo Feng, who was still together with Hong and Thunder God? Here, the three of them received a good welcome and service from the branch leader who directly provided the service. And before he took Luo Feng into a special room, an artificial intelligence figure was seen praising the leader for doing a very good job serving his customers. But from here on, the service would be taken away completely by artificial intelligence like her, so the leader was asked to leave and leave their customers behind. At the same time, Babata confirmed that, in the present day, the entire control authority of the bank has been transferred to the intelligence system. And afterward, the artificial intelligence invited Luo Feng to go inside, while Hong and Thunder God would wait outside, along with the branch manager. Walking into it, Luo Feng did not expect that the account left by Huayan Bo turned out to be a priority account. Along with that, the artificial intelligence asked Luo Feng to show proof that he was part of Yunmo's planetary lineage, and to touch the virtual screen panel in front of him using mental power to confirm that Luo Feng was a member. Following the manner directed by the artificial intelligence, Luo Feng provided his identity token and released mental power towards the virtual screen to carry out the data matching process. After completing the data matching, the next step was to enter the dial of 444D password. Luo Feng can enter the password using voice or manual typing. According to Babata, this password is very complicated as it is based on several factors, such as time and space coordinates. And here Babata would tell the password, while Luo Feng would input it manually. And afterward, the password was successfully entered. During the process, Luo Feng had remembered that there were accounts that he could open in stages. First when he reached the star level, then the universe level, and finally the domain master. And of these accounts, the one that Luo Feng would get this time was the one with the smallest balance. And the question is, using the balance contained in it, is it enough for Luo Feng to be able to buy the Earth?
得到的是最少的一份，能不能？ 希望能买下地球。
When Hong and Thunder God were being served by the branch leader, at that very moment, Luo Feng appeared. And Hong immediately asked if the money he got was enough to buy the Earth. While nodding, Luo Feng immediately showed the contents of the balance he had just gotten. And how shocked Hong and Thunder God were when they saw the huge amount inside Luo Feng's first account. Even the branch manager couldn't help but be amazed when he saw that Luo Feng's account contained 10 billion Ganwu. Furthermore, we will be reminded again by Babata if the conversion of Ganwu coins to Black Dragon coins is 1 in 1,000. Which means that if Luo Feng's balance value is converted to Black Dragon currency, the total is 10 trillion Black Dragon coins. And if so, even if the Earth were considered a high-spec planet, it would only cost 3 trillion Black Dragons at most. So the money Luo Feng has now is more than enough to take ownership of the Earth. And the rest is still a lot more. It was good to be an impromptu conglomerate because you got an inheritance. And after that, without lingering, the three of them immediately went to the Black Dragon Mountain Sub-District office to take care of the papers and all the administration to get all the land on Earth. And that's the ending of the SwallowedStar series this time, guys. Next, don't forget to support this channel so that it grows by subscribing and liking. And thank you for those of you who have watched until the end. Bye.
我认为，尽管来世是尽头，我就在这。不用紧，
什么才是他们的真正目的？
紧张。我们是心怀友善。
根据帝国法律，我要买下这个星球。
不过这一切的前提是，我们可以彻底清除地球上的怪兽。